All right, let's just get right into it. On New Year's Day 2026, Netflix dropped the series finale of Stranger Things, and it honestly felt like the entire world just hit pause. We are talking about the end of a massive cultural era. So let's break down what made this so much more than just an ending. What made it a genuine cultural event? To really get the scale of this, you just have to look at this number: $25 million. That's how much money the theatrical screenings of the finale pulled in just 3 days. This wasn't just something you streamed at home. No, this was a full-on blockbuster movie experience. It proves we still crave that shared communal viewing for the stories we really love. And the impact just exploded across the internet. I mean, Tom's Guide reported something like a global internet blackout because fans everywhere were logging off. Just think about that for a second. People were so desperate to experience the finale fresh that they went completely dark, deleting their social media apps just to dodge spoilers. This was a total cultural takeover. So yeah, this was way bigger than just a TV show trending online. This was a shared global experience, a true cultural phenomenon. And the numbers really tell the whole story. The finale immediately shot to #1 on Netflix in pretty much every single country. Over on Reddit, the discussion threads didn't just get active, they completely blew up. We're talking tens of thousands of comments in just a few hours. For a show to keep up that level of hype for a whole decade, that's practically unheard of. Okay, so let's get into the really heavy stuff, that final scene. And obviously, spoilers ahead if you're not caught up. The ending left a lot of us with one massive question. Is the threat of the Upside Down actually gone for good? Well, the fan theories are all circling around one really unsettling idea. This was not a clean reset. This quote, right here, pulled straight from the heart of those fan discussions on Reddit, just perfectly nails the theory. The thinking is that yeah, the main gate is closed, but a piece of that dark, parallel dimension has permanently bled into our reality. It's here, and it's here to stay. So what does this actually mean? It means the world of Hawkins is never, ever going back to normal. That final shot, the one with the flickering light bulb, that wasn't just a cool artistic choice. It was a signal that the universe of this story has fundamentally changed, maybe even cracking the door open just a little for whatever comes next. But look, all the theories about the Upside Down, that's only half of it, right? The finale's real punch, its real power, came from something way more human, saying goodbye to characters we have grown to love for an entire decade. This really truly was the end of an era, and not just for us watching at home, but for the actors themselves. We literally watched these kids grow up on our screens. Seeing them in interviews talking about their real-life farewells made letting go of Hawkins that much tougher. The finale gave us some really important moments of closure, especially for Eleven and Mike. But for so many of us, I think we can all agree, the emotional peak was Dustin's final tribute to his friends, a moment that just absolutely shattered hearts and was this powerful reminder that friendship was always, always the true heart of the show. Of course, every great hero's journey is defined by its villain, and in these final seasons, Vecna wasn't just another monster. No way. He represented a huge shift in how we think about antagonists on TV. Think about your typical TV villain, right? They're all about physical fights. They want to conquer the world. They're this big external force you just have to punch. Vecna, he was completely different. His battles were battles of will, of memory. He didn't want to rule the world. He wanted to hold up a mirror to its trauma and its pain. He wasn't just an external threat. He was an internal one, too. In an age where we're all anxious, he was a villain who weaponized our deepest fears against us. He completely changed the game. So when you take a step back and look at the whole picture, what is the ultimate legacy of Stranger Things? It's so much more than just a hit show. It's the story that helped define a generation. Just think about this journey for a second. It all started back in 2016 as this little sleeper hit, a nostalgic gem that just caught fire. By 2019, bam, it was smashing Netflix records. Then in 2022, Vecna shows up and just takes over the entire cultural conversation. And it all led to 2026 with a finale that wasn't just an episode of television, it was a global event. And I think, at the end of the day, the show's entire legacy really boils down to this one idea. Its influence goes so far beyond just one streaming service. It set a brand new standard for sci-fi, blending that 80s nostalgia with genuine horror and a heartfelt character drama that people are going to be trying to copy for years.
So, as we say our final goodbyes to Hawkins, it kind of leaves us with this one last question to chew on. After a decade of hype, after all the record breaking numbers and that emotional farewell, what is it that really makes a story like this unforgettable? Is it the mystery, the characters you feel like you actually know, or is it that incredible feeling that just for a moment, the whole world was watching right there with you?